I should have a haircut soon. Okay, let's get it. I can see people on my live, so let's start. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the brand new 1 second. Please welcome to the brand new live stream of the ZBit platform. This is the one pit stop for you to know everything related to the crypto world. Whether you want to know news, what's happening outside the world, which may have a positive impact or a negative impact on the market. Like we can see right now, there has been a negative impact on the market because of the tariff attacks been going on and the escalation for some major event. Not very like it's not going to happen, but still there are very minute chances. Okay, so due to those reasons we are seeing that the market is falling, but whenever a market fall, that is and that should be an opportunity for all those buyers right out there, because we want to buy at the most cheapest price, right? So as the market is going down, let it go down, it is totally fine. The same thing has happened, we have seen the same thing happening for so long time. Like whenever the market reaches an all-time high and then it falls down, and then again the another all-time high is created. So it is basically an opportunity for us to go for a buying situation, not right now. Okay, not right away, we have to wait, because once the market is dipping, let it dip as much as it wants to dip. We won't make it stop, we won't enter at right now position, because if it is dipping, let it dip as much as it want. Because I told you one very specific thing, like whenever a market creates an all-time high, after that it will travel and it will come down to its average price range, where the market will stay for more like the constant, the market will stay at average price range. Heavy buying, market goes above the price range, average price range. Selling, market goes below the price range. Again it will try to come to one common panel, right? So this is the common panel where our market was before. From there it has dipped to the below average price soon, very soon, or maybe I don't know when, because you can never predict when the big player will come. Because see, for moving the market from below average price range to the average prices, we need the big player, we need an industrial people to invest in the Bitcoin. Now, who will invest? When they will invest? That is a question we should be asking, and that is what we should be thriving to research. Because at that moment, we can have a very good amount of profit. Because you know very clearly, I have told you since a long time that retailers cannot have this movement. Retailer cannot make the market jump up or fall down. So we need an institutional people, institutional, it can be anyone. Okay, it can be one company, it can be five together, it can be six together, but trust me, even the one has the power to make the whole market up. So we have to wait for those people to move our market a little above, and we are closing. I will discuss the market analysis later. Okay, later. Okay, so my name is Yash Pawar, and you are on the live stream of the Zbit. I welcome everybody of you who is joining very new, and the people who know me already, they know what we do on this live stream. We do everything. For those people who are not, who never been here on the live stream, I discuss everything in this live stream. Whatever there is, if there is any major news which should be shared with you, which can have a positive or negative impact on the market, or I discuss the technical analysis as well. Since 2 days, I've started the triple candlestick patterns, and today we are gonna talk about that as well. Like we'll try to finish that topic, but it's like finding, just telling you the topic, just telling you those candles, like this is how you can trade. But making you understand how to find it in the market is also very essential. For that, it takes a little time, but that is totally fine. I'm all here for all of you people, that you don't have to worry regarding. So I discuss everything on this live stream. We do market analysis as well. We do live. If we get time, like see, right now I'm in like a teaching process, not like a teaching process. It's like sharing process. Like whatever knowledge I have consumed for the trading, which should be there for each and every beginner person. Because trading, the slowly I've understood trading is not just observing the chart, finding position and going it. Because so many times we find the chart, we find the chart pattern, we find the exact moment what may can happen, and that to 98%, like very sure that this is an exact thing what a market will do. But the market throws its wild card, and complete opposite thing happens, and then we are in the whole confusion, like what happened, why the technical analysis went wrong, and it should not even go wrong. But that's how market works. So you need to understand, it's not just about technical analysis. There are other factors as well in the market which you should be knowing. Every beginner should be knowing, and how to deal with it. You don't have to worry. I'll tell you what are those things. Four stuffs. News. You have to know what is happening outside the world, because that affects the sentiment of the people. Because at the end, who are the people who are trading in the market? People. If there is something which is happening outside which can affect their sentiment will have an effect on their trade as well. Obviously, like I told you, investors has two behaviors. One is a greed behavior, one is a fear behavior. Greed behavior makes them think like this is a very best opportunity to buy, because we have found a whatever coin. It can be any coin, maybe Bitcoin, maybe Ethereum, maybe Solana, any coin, any of those coins at the most cheapest price. And now we should buy it a lot, because right now it is below average, average price, below average and above average. So right now it is a below average price, and from here I really like the sentiments, like some positive news came or something and market is the lowest price, people will do heavy buying at that point. That is, the greed behavior will make the market go up, maybe at the average price range or maybe above, depending on the strength of the buyers. Okay, greed works completely opposite. If something bad is happening outside which can affect the trade, they will know like something. See, if there is a global trade, global politics, war escalation situations, tariff attacks, and all those kind of stuff which can affect the global economic trades or anything related to that, those things affect the market. Because whenever they are thinking like such war kind of situation happen, so there are uncertainty in the market, which has been followed since so long time. Whenever there was like previous attack, there was 9/11, there was 6/26/11, and blah blah blah, all those kind of things. At that time, for the security reason, like the country stops, country stops the trade, which affects the global trade. They stop it by the security reasons, because like anyone can exit or enter, and more things can escalate. So to avoid that, they block the scenarios, like same happening with the gas and everything. The trade is gone, the trade is now not happening. People are not even eating food, they don't have food and every of those things. No supplies, no one coming in, no one going out. Those kind of situation is happening. Okay, the same what is happening at that point, at that country, there is no trade happening. There is no trade for food, there is no trade for grain, there is no trade for anything. Okay, so in that situation, Gaza is not that like oh, global trade is not happening in Gaza, but the country is getting affected. Just imagine the major countries like USA, China, India, where the major trade happens. India is one of the most major trade of the spices. If the India gives a security reason, like we have to block it, obviously spices, the wheat, rice, and a lot of other stuffs will be stopped trading, and other people may affect by it. So that's, the prices will fall down. Supply is a lot there, but there is no demand outside because we cannot give it to them, so prices will fall down. This intrigues the sentiment of the people. Whenever something happening outside, they will believe that the price, whatever shares or whatever coin I have taken, which is in a profit, maybe very very soon it will fall down, which will trigger their fear. Fear triggers in two situations. One, something happening outside which is very which can have an effect on the market. Tariff attacks can have a major effect in the market, major effect. We have seen in Jan 2025 how a tariff attack was having a major impact on the trade everywhere. It's not, I'm not just talking about the crypto market, I'm talking about everywhere. Even the stock market, indices, commodities, everything was affected by the tariff attacks because of the global imbalance in the economic trade. Okay, so same thing, if there are trades, tariff attacks happening outside, some trade imbalance, this uncertainty will trigger people. Like they have seen same example. Okay, if something has happened with some due reason, if that reason occurs again, the same result will occur again. That triggers the fear mentality of the investor, that whatever they have bought, share, cryptocurrency, and whatever, they have to sell it right now to not to lose the profit. Okay, and in the futures, the people who have put for the long positions, like I believe that market will stay up, the market will be in the, one second, I don't watch 1 hour, I watch 1 hour. The market is in an up situation, the market will go up, it will stay positive, but due to this the market falls. Now the other people, the people who are having the think like I have put for the short, like they think the market will fall down. At that time in futures you can earn money, but again it is very, futures is very good and bad at the same time. Good as in like you can, like even if like you have put for the long position, just imagine that you have put for a long position and the candle just moved a little up, you can exit. That you don't have any like conditions, terms and condition, that you have to wait for 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour, 5 hour, 6 hour. You don't have any of those conditions. You can exit at whenever point, but it should be up from the entry position. Okay, you won't be owning any coin, you won't be having anything, you will be just having money, a lot of money. If you want to hold some coin for a longer period of time, then you have to come to spot. Spot is the thing, like you buy at whatever price you see, you bought at that time and you have it. Now you can do anything with it. You want to hold it for 5 years, you want to hold it for 5 minutes, that up to you. Not in the future, but future people make a lot of money because they buy in a lot. They are buying in a lot. That is like it gives you double profit, and your profit margin is also good, plus you can take leverage as well in futures. With a very small amount you can open a very big trade. And even if that trade, for example, if you have taken a leverage, a lot of leverage, and you got one bitcoin, One Bitcoin is worth 1,13,000, 1,13,000 K dollars. Okay. So if you bought one Bitcoin for XYZ leverages, and that from your entry position, even just one candle goes up, just one candle. I'm not even telling you to go for like 1:2 risk reward ratio, 3 risk reward ratio. No, even if that candle goes just 1 point up, you're still having a profit, and that too good profit, because you are open for one Bitcoin value. You are not open for 0.000 something. Those that profit will be also less. Leverage will help you to earn better profit, but at the same point, risk is where greed. You got profit, you got profit, you got profit. But you should know this one very specific thing in the market, that market is a very uncertain place. Nothing can happen, nothing stays constant. Change is an only constant thing in the market. Only constant thing in the market is change. It is constantly changing. It cannot stay for one position. It cannot stay in one trend forever and ever and ever. It will change, and it will change very drastically. Why drastically? Because change is happened by two reasons. Either the market wants liquidity from you. Market is lacking some money, lacking a fund, so they want liquidity from all of you people, so they will change the market. They will change the momentum of the market to go down. For example, if a lot of people are going for the buy side, market will, if market requires liquidity, that we are in the need of a liquidity right now, we don't have money. Like I explained you the concept, that liquidity is basically, example, a car needs a petrol to run, market needs a money to run. If there has been a lot of outflows, and it is not like you like market can just go for like very low petrol, it's fine, I'm going slow. No, market wants to run at full pace. They want to have profit from it as well, and they want to reach at one place as well. So for that, what they do, even if they are having a money, but if they see a lot of outflows has happened in the market, outflows, basically, I same like me. Let's imagine 1,000 people took a trade, same trade like me, exact same trade like me. 1,000 people took a trade. Okay, now those 1,000 people, they are having the same exact target. Let's imagine that we wanted $10,000 as a profit. 1,000 people, 10,000 target. Market is happening. A market is going same for everybody. Same trade, same exact position we took. For example, it's very rare case scenario to happen like that. But just imagine if all the 1,000 people had 10,000 USDT profit, every 1,000 people, it would be a huge amount. Now the profit is basically what we entered. We had a profit. We achieved our target, 10,000 USDT. All the 1,000 people. Now all the 1,000 people will do what? Because we are the same. We took that 10,000 from the market. Like, okay, I am satisfied with my profit right here, and I want to exit the market. What you just did? You entered at one price. That price went, you had a profit now, 10,000 USDT, and you took that profit. Took from where? Whose money it is? Market's money. You earn from where? You earn from market. So market will pay you $10,000 to all the 1,000 people who enter at the same position and exit at the same position. So that is outflow. You won money from the market. Same like casino. You entered with 10 chip, but you kept on playing. You played blackjack, you played roulette, you played every of those things, and at the end of a day, now you're having 100 chips. Where those 90 chips came from? I know you won it with your talent or with your skills, but from where? The money came from where? Market, casino. Casino paid you 90 extra for your winning. It's casino's outflow. Same like, exact same like market. You came, you entered with XYZ amount, and at the time of exiting, you are having too much. That too much is coming from market. That is your outflows. So when the market lose money, they feel very anxious. Their fear get triggers. And their fear works in a very different way. Their fear works in that I want to make the investors lose their money, hit their stop loss, so that that money will come back to me. Same, exactly same. The same way. Like, see, I really feel trading is so much common to the casinos. Casino, the people who is at the person who is at the table, okay, so he has some tricks. If he sees some people is earning a lot and lot and lot, he has some tricks which he does, which nobody can catch. If a very professional guy can catch it, but not everybody can catch it, he will do some trick and he will make the other people lose money, 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 money. Those tricks happen. The same is markets liquidity grab. The market will intentionally come down to that point to grab your liquidity. This is one scenario where a sudden movement has happened. Like I told you, I will explain you two scenarios where the sudden movement happens. Like we have done all our technical analysis, everything says that it is going to go up, but it is falling down. Why? Because maximum people are putting what? Buy position. Now market knows that majority of people, 80, 70, 85, 90% of the people are going for buy side because it is a very good, and market knows that it is a very good opportunity for entering for buy position. Even the market knows it. So what he will do? He will trick you. He will make with a lot of buy orders. With a lot of buy orders, the market will show you a little rally upward. That it is going slowly, 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 slowly upward. But from that one point, a sudden very big red candle comes. Now there are two scenarios. One, like I told you, market's liquidity grab me can happen. It will come down, hit your stop loss, and your money is gone to the market. That is one scenario. Or other scenario where the sudden downfall happens, because those change in the market is very sudden. It is not normal. Like for example, if I talk about this moment, okay, I'm watching a 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame. In 1 hour time frame, big candle represents the big player investment. Okay. This was a very huge candle showing a very good strength of a buying. Can you see it? This pencil. Yeah. This was a very huge candle which we were talking about. This green candle. A very good investment. The market sentiment says one thing like, yes, a very good buying has been done, but at the next point, a sudden downfall till this point has happened. Even below this, even below this, even below this. After this downfall, maybe people have entered with, like we saw a longer lower wick representing a suppression of the buyers. Like we don't want to go more down, we want to go up now. With this thing, people enter at such point. This is a major swing. This swing happened, and from there it's going up. What people do at this swing, they put their stop loss. Maybe little here, maybe little down, maybe little down. And you will find out a market will go more below that point just to grab the liquidity, because market is also smart. He knows this thing that you won't keep it exact that point. Some people may keep it little low, little low, little low, little low. So he will try to go more down to collect each and every of the stop losses, and from there it will try to go up again. This sudden fall, this whole red and very big, same like the green one, more bigger than that, a red candles. This is not just the retailers cannot never can never make such candles. Okay, understand this point, because it is very important for all of you to understand this point, that retailers cannot make a very huge big coins. We are this, we will and will always be this. We will always be a small candle until and unless we have that huge amount of money which market has and the big player has. If until and unless we don't have this or this kind of money, huge money, till that point we cannot make such huge candle. So now everybody will feel this one very specific point at this point, that a very sudden fall has happened and my stop loss is gone. Two reasons. One, market grabbed your liquidity, or another reason, big player has entered in the market, or sometimes it is both. They both collab as well. Sometimes it's both. So whenever there is a sudden downfall in the market, sudden, that tells you two things: that market may can give you very uncertain moment right now, or a big player has entered in the market. Again, the market went down from here, went up. Sorry, again the market went up, tried to be at the same point. From there, again a downfall happened. Now, liquidity trap has this 2 to 3 scenarios where if the market is constantly taking to like resistance at single point, like this was a point, this was a very common point where the market was taking same resistance, 1 2 3, and due to this news, tariff attack news, the whole market crashed down till here, till here. So there is very important for a beginner to know news, market analysis, that is basically your technical skills, market structure, concept of liquidity, and big player investment. Big player investment you can understand by SMC, smart money concept. It was made for only and only made for those people that we have to track the big players, because for very long time they have understood very simple thing, that institutional people can make us rich. With their support we can go up, without their support we cannot have a proper uptrend or proper downtrend. Okay, we can have a sideways with retailers. So those things you need to understand of the market. Cool. Okay. And very one simple thing I will tell you. You can go in the trading view platform, market, crypto, overview. That's all. Okay. From there, you come down, come down, come down, come down, come down, until and unless you see the crypto collections. Okay. In that crypto collection, you will have all those coins filtered out for you, because a lot of time what happens is retailers think that Bitcoin, Ethereum can give them money. No doubt it can, but you don't have investment for that. You don't have a very heavy investment for having earning money in Bitcoin or Ethereum. You will buy 0.00000 kind of quantity, kind of quantity, then it is not going to give you a proper profit which you need, right? Rather than that, what a retailers can do with their investment, a better investment. I'm just giving you an option for better investment. If you want to do that, you keep on doing that. That is up to you. But just an suggestion for all of people who want a retailer's mentality, I will tell you that they will enter at such coins which are either at the most lowest point, or such coins which is trending. Bitcoin, Ethereum are trending, they can give you money as well, but leverage you have to take, because obviously you don't have that much investment to invest in Bitcoin or in the Ethereum. Okay, so what you can do is, and plus that thing, I really believe right now Bitcoin cannot make a extreme breakout. An extreme breakout cannot happen in Bitcoin. Extreme breakout may can happen in Solana, may can happen in Ethereum. These are the two coins which can give us an extreme breakout, and also XRP, but little dicey about XRP. Recently, it has given us an all-time high of some $4, not even $4. So it is 3.8, 3.9 something. Okay. These are the coins which are at the low price right now and which can in the future turn to be at maybe half the price of the Bitcoin. I'm not saying the exact price of the Bitcoin, but maybe the half the price of the Bitcoin can be touched. Because as the Bitcoin is growing, people are considering more. See, I'm not denying this fact, but it is a fact. Okay. Institutional people are following one trend that everybody is backing up their shares, backing up their company, backing up their property, asset, XYZ of the things in with the help of Bitcoin. Everybody is backing up everything, like every institution people, the major ones. One people started the move and the whole movement is feeling looking like a chain reaction movement. Everybody whoever is out there, they are following the same thing. Like each and everybody is just like buying crypto, and that to specifically Bitcoin, buying Bitcoin. They are not looking at the other coins, not even at the Ethereum. Very few investors are looking at the Ethereum. Very few. That's the reason why our number one coin is standing at what? At the level of 113k, 1 lakh 13k dollars. Sorry, 1 lakh 13k. Yeah, 1 lakh 13k dollars. And the second coin, the second highest coin is just at 3000 something, 3500. What is the Ethereum price are 3,450. That, can you see the difference between one and two? Right now, soon, very soon, Bitcoin may be looking like a very over value investment. Very over value investment. Because as the Bitcoin is growing, the value is growing. People don't have, even the institutional people, even if they're buying in a lot of tons, like in a lot of lot, like 100,000, 2,000, 7,000, and all this kind of in quantity they are buying. But still, at the end, after investing millions and billions dollar, they are just having thousands of this coin. That expensive a coin has become, a Bitcoin has become. More or less, I really feel this one thing, that Bitcoin in a far most, like, let's give it 1 to 2 years, it will be very over value, and people may shift to the second number, or maybe third number, or maybe fourth number, fifth number. Maybe they will shift to this XYZ amount of other coins which is out there, not just focusing on Bitcoin. They will soon, I feel that they will shift, and the shifting is very important, because that will give us a breakout, that will give us a huge breakthrough. Why? Because at right now point, what are the prices of those coins compared to Bitcoin? It is negligible, it's nothing for the Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin drops by 3,000, 2,000 goes up, 3,000 drops, 4,000 goes up, 5,000 drop. Those kind of drops we can see in the Bitcoin, and that is a value of Ethereum. The moment the volatility we see in Bitcoin is a value of an Ethereum. So just imagine if institutional people, corporate investor, hedge funds people, this big BlackRock CEO, the other investor, they focus on Ethereum because they know this one thing, that Ethereum is very important. Like for example, if um, in a digital world, if cryptocurrency in the digital world, in the crypto world, if Bitcoin is considered as gold, then Ethereum is electricity. They both are much more needed for running the whole blockchain. So soon or later, I really believe that Ethereum's price may shoot up, and it can give us a breakthrough. Why? Because it just at 3,000. There are high potential of that coin to touch the half the price of the Bitcoin. Half. It can touch, it can go up to 50,000, 40,000. So rather than having that regretful phase in our life, that a coin was at a very lowest point. Now when we see the Ethereum at 10,000 in future. How? Okay. So yes, a major breakthrough can come in Ethereum, Solana, and all those coins, which is the lowest point right now. I'm not saying lowest in the point that they are falling. They are not falling. They are showing a growth. They are reaching their all-time highs to all-time highs to all-time high. Okay. But again, they are very low valued coin. Soon or later, investors, I will be catching Ethereum, Solana, and other coin. Okay. Soon or later. So for a retailer, this is a very good opportunity for us that we can do a spot trading and we can get this coin at a hold. When the price will go up, obviously we can't enjoy the profit. It may take 5 to 6 years. Your 5 to 6 years you might not enjoy, but after that a huge profit may can come towards you. Okay. And also this thing, crypto collections, most traded will tell you about those coins. Okay. By going at the trading view, crypto market coins and overview, when you will find this, you will find this, it will filter out all those coins which you need to find. Okay. Retailers can invest, like the main trick I will tell you what and how you can have a very quick amount of money in a very less period of time, rather than waiting for years and years, like maybe 10 to 5 years. Maybe I'm saying possibly you can have a very good investment with a very not huge investment compared to the Ethereum, Bitcoin, Solana, and all those coins, because they are above $100. I use one trick which is very easy. I go for this filter out, because trading view, this option gives me all the filter out options, like the most traded ones. It will tell me those filter out things, like which are the most traded, what is the value of that coin, and every of those things. And also the volume, if the market is going up, what is the market cap, the supply of that coin, and the volume, and every of those things it tells you, till the social dominance, category, tech rating, and blah blah blah, everything. They will give you the whole signal for each and every of those coins, and that to filter out, because every option is different. Most traded, most address with a balance, most daily active addresses, most transactions, highest transaction volume, lowest supply, highest supply, most expensive, most volatile, Development activity, all time high, all time low, 52-week high, 52-week low. 52-week high, 52-week low give you a bigger picture that in a whole year, because 1 year has 52 weeks. Okay. So 52 high represents that the whole year, which is that coin that which stayed high, which means a lot of good profit a person has made from that XYZ coin. That it has shown a constant growth towards an year. And 52-week low is that in a whole year that coin has not at all performed good. Retailers mentality goes toward the 52-week low, but this is a very wrong thing to do. A coin which is already falling, why you have to invest in that? We should invest in those coins which is making in the list of filter outing in the list of 52-week high, because they are showing a constant growth. If someone is growing, then we can make a money. If someone is falling, we cannot make a money. Okay, so we should go for this scenario: 52-week high, 52-week low. And other like gainers, top losers, large market cap, small market cap, DeFi coins, everything is filtered out for all of you people. And what you need to do is, I use this very specific trick. I go on that, mostly I go on most traded, most lowest supply, and 52-week high. Okay, these are the three things which I use a lot. Most traded ones will tell me that a lot of huge buyers or sellers, whatever it is, most traded becomes in both scenario. That will give me a scenario that a lot of people are interested and trading in that XYZ thing, which has a higher opportunity for that coin to reach a value, because most traded is basically daily demand and supply is coming to the market. Daily people are demanding, because that has been most traded. The most daily demand is rising, daily supply is circulating the demand and every of those things. So that gives me a filter out thing that it has a true potential to be in that position, like to grow, to increase the value, those things. And in that, okay, now people will think that most traded has Bitcoin, Ethereum, and blah 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 thing. But I don't invest in those things, because obviously they are very high value priced. What do I do is, I try to find something which is 0 point, a coin which has recently came in the market, not recently, but even if there is on from a long time, 0 point something, either it is 0.01, 0.00. I try to focus on those coins. I try to check what happened when the market started trading, what was the all-time high, now where the coin is, and every of those things, the market value price. From there, like for example, let me see some coins. So there are 4 to 5 coins. 0.3, 0.1, 0.7, 0.5, 0.003, Pudgy, Penguin are trending actually, 0.05. So this coin I focus on. And why I focus on this coin? See, first, I buy a heavy lot of this. Heavy lot. Why do I buy heavy lot? Because of one specific reason, that they are cheap at price. Okay. For example, if I buy 0. Yeah, Bedrock. Okay. Let's see. Bedrock ranks at 1,000, and plus the volume which has been trading is 687.59 million, which is a good, not bad, good. Okay, market cap is sitting on 14 million USD, which is not a very huge USD, which that means not a lot of people has yet to invest in the Bedrock. Okay, it has more potential to go beyond. It can become triple digit very, very soon. Market circulate, how many circulation they have, how many coins they have to circulate? 280 million, that's all. Less supply, which can, whenever there is a lowest supply, those are the coin which is having highest demand. Consider this fact, because see, you might be taught this one thing: something which has a low supply, high demand, price increases. Low demand, huge supply, price decreases. It is having a very, compared to other coins, It is having not, see, other coins are in billion supply, billions of coins, trillions of coins they are having. But it is just having 280 million coins to supply. Market cap is at 49 something, and it is a DeFi category, DeFi and DAO, and based on DAO, I guess. Okay. Strong sell situation is happening in the market. Why? Why it is strong sell? Let's see from where the market is coming for this. Wow. All-time high was this. Oh, all-time high was this. 0.22. Started from 0.01. From there, we are just seeing falling, 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 falling. Such weird shape it has. Sudden fall, retailer came, sudden downfall. Again, retailers, sudden downfall, sudden downfall. Weird shape. So it is not a good coin. Another coin will try to find punching. What is the signal? Meme coin it is. Buy. Let's go for strong. Strong buy. Strong buy is die, which is at 1 USDT. Okay. Any other coin which is at a strong buy, strong buy, strong buy. Strong sell, strong buy. Billion it. What is the value? 2.02. Okay. So whenever you see such kind of coins, obviously look at a chart. If they look promising, then only invest. If they don't look promising, then you don't have to invest. Find some other coins. Basically, what you have to do is they are at 0.3 level. Whatever coins are at 0 level, 0 point something, and this shows a great utility. Okay. And utility you can check from the chat GTP itself. Like, no Microsoft, please. Let's try to find some coin. Okay. For example, let's try to find lowest price teller. No. Bonk has trillion circuit supply. See, meme, it is a meme coin, no meme coin, stable coin. USDT smart contract enterprises, Hydra. Hydra is trading at 0.2. Circuit supply is billion, still a lot. 0.8. Buy situation is coming for. Okay. So we are just gonna put HEDRE. Tell me about use cases. Future also give me an honest opinion if it looks promising. Try to also check the whole. Okay. Here's the depth look at Hydra H bar, future use cases, roadmap highlight, and honest assessment in potential. First, future. See, this is how you can actually read about that coin, what that coin is about. Because knowing the utility, what that coins make and have a what that coin does, what that coin may have a future value or not, you can check it from ChatGPT. If you don't want to search, if you don't want to think, ChatGPT will help you. So Hydra tokenize Guardian increasing used tokenize real asset like real estate, carbon credits, diamond art, enabling a fractional transparent digital ownership. Example including the partnership with XYZ tokenizing 3 billion in diamonds and climate platforms like DOVU and Evercity working on a tokenized carbon and green depth market. Okay, supply chain, global, every region using as a supply chain traceability, digital research, micro payment. Thanks for the extreme low fees, 0.00001 fast penalty address service. So micro payment in a lot, streaming, gaming, streaming, social audio, tokenized DeFi services like stable, okay, or stable DX and lending platform. Saucers Swap and other native projects are expanding DeFi infrastructure, decentralized identity. Hydra supports the variable v localable digital IDs using the DIDs. Credential enterprises grant voting record system loyalty scheme and credentially are built on its immutability audible ledger, AI plus blockchains and cheese roadmap including AI with variable compute ethical blah 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 blah. Collaboration with NVIDIA. NVIDIA is very good. Intel is good. Chainlink, PT Lab are underway. Enable enterprises. Okay, good thing. Voting, governance, and public sector uses. Government are considering either for the digital IDs. See, this is one of those big, big thing which you should be knowing. Voting and governments public sector use. Governments are considering either for digital IDs, public records, and voting with the council governance, offering trust and compliance with enterprises like IBMI, Google, and Boeing. So big name are coming, and that also government is using. What will happen with this? If government uses something, then people will use that because they have trust in government. With that, it is also having a tie-up with very huge big companies like IBM, Google, Nvidia, Intel, Chainlink, and all those kind of company. Roadmap, protocol movement, account service enabling, streamed this. Okay, partnership is doing with a very big companies, very big companies. Community insight, real world progress of some testing, effects, settlement, IBM, publishing, digital IT, ever designing single supply data. AI plus blockchain trust and transparency, 3 billion in the diamond being tokenized. Hydra is preparing quantum resistant feature by 2026. Still, some skeptical present state of the network is catastrophic. No live use cases, no more council members. So is it promising? Yes, but cautious. Strength. Hydro Enterprises governs the model, energy efficient, ultra low fees, focus on the real world asset tokenization and AI integration. Set it apart. Risk and weakness. Adoption is still limited in the scale. Many project remains pilot or lower uses, past delay and limited revenue rise. Raise caution, community voice have flagged financial opacity and slow progress. No. So Hydra is looking more promising. Let me just check Hydra's chart. What was the all-time high? What was not the all-time high? And every of those things. You can only see 5,000 bar go before the time upgrade. Why? Highest Hydra is reaches 0.3. Okay. It is a very, very new coin from Jan. I can see it, but I want to see. Okay, let's go for one. 12 months. I want to see the start. Jan 2009 it started. 2019. Since 2019 it started and it has touched the all-time high of 0.5. That was the highest amount the market has reached. So what I do is basically I go through, I ask ChatGTP, I see some such kind of things like connection with the huge brands, IBM, Google, Nvidia, and any of those things. I see their momentum. I see what kind of scales they have achieved already and what they want to achieve. That is basically the roadmap, because roadmap is very important. If a coin has a very good roadmap, people would be more interested in looking and investing into that coin. So whenever I spot such coin which is under zero point something, right now it's trading at 0.23. Okay, so I try to invest in such coins with a heavy amount. Like I may buy 50,000 of such coins, 50,000, 25,000, 10,000, or such kind of heavy coins I will try to buy, because first of all it is at a cheap price, just 0.2 I can have. Okay, and with that amount what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wait for that coin to touch either 0.9 or $1. Once that coin touch $1, if I have 10,000 coin of that, my 10,000 will become how much? I bought it at 0.2. Value of 10,000 coins at that point was just 0.21. But when it reaches $1, I have $10,000 coin that gives me $10,000 USDT. Understanding my point? I bought it at very low price. Obviously, this won't be the price. I just bought 10,000 coins. Let's just ask ChatGPT if uh, current price. Let's ask 0.2. How much money do I require? Okay. So you need around 2000 4000 USDT, which is approximately 2 lakh, 2 lakh investment, and AED 8800. Okay, depending on the conversion rate. If you buy 10,000, okay, let's just say if the becomes 0.5. I'm not even asking for 0.2. We'll see for 0.5. We'll see for 0.8. We'll see for we'll see 1.0 for all the situation. Becomes 0.1, 0.8, and in last 1 USD. At every price change, tell me about profit in every. Okay. So it is right now at 0.2, has a very good investment strategy because it is collaborating with so many people, and plus digital asset tokenization, like the real world asset tokenization, is a very new thing, and it is a very one of those things which is like very intriguing to the people because they want to. People are crazy about real estate. Now real estate is going digital, which will make a lot people interested in this, not right now because they have to work on lot of process. This coin has just started, considering that point. They are working on it, and sooner or later it will catch the people's eye, and it coin may can have and may can reach 0.5. Okay, just imagine if the coin reach 0.5. We bought at 0.24, invested how much? 2400 USD, approximately 2 lakhs. Now the value at this blah 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 10,000 coins into 0.5, it reaches, it becomes 5,000. It becomes 5,000, which is nothing other than it may give you a chance to double. You invested 0.2400 USDT, you having a profit of 2,600 USDT, double the price. If just by it coming to 0.5, not even, I'm not saving $1, it just coming to 0.5, that's all, double the profit you are having. And when this coin will touch 0.8, you will be having a profit of 5,600 USDT. If 2,400 was approximately to 2 lakhs, 2 lakhs, it says INR 2 lakh. This is again from 2 lakh investment, you are making 2 lakh 20,000 something because it's extra $200. 5,000 will almost be giving you 2 lakh, 2 lakh, 4 lakh, and 5 lakh, almost 5 lakh, 6 lakhs, 6 lakhs, 6 lakh investment you had. You invested how much? 2 lakhs, but in the return, how much profit you are getting? 6 lakh profit, 6 lakhs. And it's just profit. If you want to include your investment as well, then it can become 8 lakhs in total. And if it becomes $1, your profit itself is above 9 to 10 lakhs. So this is how you should invest in the low coins with a great potential, not low coins which has been there since ages and there is no update, there is no momentum, there is no like this, like no profit, no great momentum, no all-time high touching, no investment, nothing, no volatility, not a single person is investing, trying to invest very little, the market is investing, not those coins I'm talking about. Okay, those coin which has a very good utility in the future and which you can check from the chat gtp itself. You can ask chat gtp any question which you will feel, and you can ask for its personal opinion and blah 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 thing, but do not forget to ask roadmap, because this is very important. We should be knowing what they are improving, what they want to do, and what they are doing in the future for utility. Okay, so you should trade in such kind of coins, like very simple. You can just see the coins which is below $0 and hope for it to touch just $1, just $1. We are not hoping for it to touch 5 6 some like lakhs kind of thing, no, just $1. When it is at 0 point, buy a heavy quantity, 10,000, 20,000, 5,000, whatever you feel you should buy that quantity and just wait for that coin to touch $1. Okay, it might take time, it might take time, but when it touches just $1, because our target is not a very huge target, our target is just $1, just $1. We are not hoping for it to touch 10, 20, 100,000. No, no, we are just hoping to touch $1. That's all. And try to focus on those coin which has a great utility. If a coin is not having great utility, people are not gonna be interested in buying it. And if coin such like this Hydra is having a very good brand collaboration, Nvidia is a very huge brand, Google is a very huge brand, IBM is a very huge brand, Intel is a huge brand. If this coin is having such huge collab, that means the other people like those companies like Nvidia, Google, IBM, Intel has seen some potential in this coin, that's why they are collaborating. Because deal, nobody, not such big companies not gonna be there for such coins which is not showing them potential. If when they see a potential, then only the deal happens from the both side. Okay, and plus real world asset tokenization is very new thing, and you know how much more than I be very blunt about it, more than trading, people are crazy about real estate investment, because that is safest to safest, because the property land value will increase. That may can happen very soon, not right now, it might take 2 to 3 to 4 years, but the time it comes, this cost, such kind of coins which is related to the real world tokenization will jump up very soon. So if it's right now at a cheapest price, that is an exact point for us to enter at this point. This is how a retailer should invest. Rather than investing in the big heavy coins, try to find a coin which is zero, below $0, but research about their utility. Find out if they are having a true potential to go up or not. If they are not having a true potential to go up, then that is, you don't have to invest in such coins. Like Dogecoin, they have been since starting, like since way back. These coins are okay, and we still haven't find any update like market going up or not. Still at zero, even though it started at 0.00000, if those people and who bought at 0.0000000 and now having it, selling it, even if at 0.1, like I will tell you the difference. There was a Dogecoin somewhere, I saw Dogecoin. I saw Dogecoin, bro. Mantra is also one of those coin which is doing the real asset tokenization. Mantra and Hydra, there are two such coins which are doing real asset tokenization. Circuit is 1.5 billion. Okay. Where is Dogecoin? I saw Dogecoin, bro. Yeah, Dogecoin. Circulation is in billion. Meme coin cryptocurrency layer one. What is layer one? See, as you can see, open this first candle of Dogecoin opened at 0.0005. How much? 0.0030 and 5. Okay. Dogecoin opened for trading in price of 0.005. 0.005. We don't have to type the whole thing. Like what was it? 0.00056. Okay, just one digit. I will type 156. Okay. So if I wanted to buy 1 lakh, because it is 0.000, I can buy 1 lakh very easily. 1 lakh coins at how much? See, if when the Dogecoin entered at 0.00, oh, there was 30. My bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. Edit message. There was 30. When the bit, if I wanted to had a Dogecoin for, and I need 1 lakh coins of Dogecoin. Okay, circulation had billions. Okay, so it's not an issue. The starting price was what? 0.00056, as we can see over here. Can you see in the open? The first candle opened at 0.0056. Got it? Now, I need 1 lakh coin. How much investment I require? Just 56 USDT. Just assuming 56 USDT is basically your 4,659 rupees. 4,650. 4,000. Just 4,000. And you can grab 1 lakh Dogecoins. 1 lakh. In just how much? 4,600. You can grab 1 lakh Dogecoins. Now, the actual price, today's price of the Dogecoin. is Dogecoin is, what is today's price of Dogecoin? Today's price of Dogecoin is trading at 0.196. 0.196. How much profit I would make? Also, give me a second. You bought 1 lakh Dogecoin at 0.00056 and today it is trading at 0.196. 0.196 today. Step by step, current value 0.196, which makes it 19,600 USDT. Your cost, how much did I invested in? $56. That's all. $56 I invested, and I am right now, if I would have invested in Dogecoin at the very most first day, I would have had 19,600 rupees USDT. Conversion would be almost 16 lakhs 26,000. 16 lakh 26,000 from what price? I invested 4,000, 4,600. I got 16,026 lakh in return. This price has not even touched $1. Not even touched $1, I'm talking about. Okay. It is still under zero. So can you see how you can earn profit even if the coin is under zero? Heavy investment you can do, and with that heavy investment, whenever you are see, because whenever how big your profit is depend on how big quantity you are having. I am having 1 lakh quantity of Doge coins. I bought it at 0.005. Just imagine now, if you buy it at 0.196, still not $1. It is still not $1. Maybe again in the far most future, after 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, how much year it took to reach? One candle is representing 1 year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 years it took. 13 years. Damn, bro. 13 years it took. The highest the Dogecoin reached was 0.7, by the way. By the way, the highest Dogecoin reached was 0.7. Let's edit it. Highest Dogecoin reach was 0.7. I would be making 70,000 US dollars, 70,000, which is approximately 5 crore. Yeah, 5 crore or 58. 58, I guess. 58 lakh 19,000. 58 lakhs. 58 lakhs I would have made if I would have invested the Dogecoin in 0.0005 and it touched just 0.7. Just 0.7. Not at all. Not at all a point. It's not even $1. It is just 0.7. 58 lakhs. 58 lakhs is my investment, is my profit. By investment, 4,000. So this is how you should invest. A retailer should invest. We cannot buy Bitcoin, Ethereum. Don't run for it. Don't run for it. If you want to have a side money, because see, 4,000, 5,000 is one of those investment, like we have bought such stuffs in 4,500 and we don't even use it. I bought Wiley, 10,000 Wiley. I don't use that thing. That investment is gone. 10,000 I cannot get back. It is gone. I don't use that widely. I bought it for 10,000. If I would have just invested in 10,000, the same way we buy something and we forget that we ever bought it. We buy something and we forget that we ever bought it in the same exact way. In the same exact way. If we invest in such coins, which is below 0.0, which is below zero, not even $1, and hoping for it to just reach or 0 point something, that is a very good investment for us. Very good, because we are getting an opportunity to buy a heavy amount, heavy quantity, not amount, heavy quantity, 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, 1 lakh, 2 lakh, that kind of heavy quantity we can buy if the coin is below 0.00. Okay. And if that coin touches either like same like Dogecoin, if it touches 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, even if it's not even $1 till now, and we bought it at 0.00 something, we have a very good amount of investment to invest in the market. And there are not just one coin, two coin, three coin, there are a lot of such coins out there in the market, which you have to go check. And I have given you the best scenario as well. The one of the best scenario is this trading view platform, which gives you everything. This is a filter out coins for all of you people. With this you can see the whole filter out things. You can see which are the DeFi coins, which are the, let me just ask. Obviously anything I focus on quality is can be etherized DeFi, unisex, internet. A lot of DeFi like 0. 0.5, 0.7, 0.6, 0.2, 0.07, 0.003, 0.003. Damn. Baby Dogecoin, 2.37 million USDT it is having. And it is 0. So much zero, bro. It started trading at 0. So many zeros. How many zeros is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 zeros. And then there is a 1. Starting 2021. More or less, if we give it 10 to 20 years, what will happen? What may can happen in 10 to 20 years? Baby Dogecoin. 6 lakh coins if I buy. I just want to check something. Like if I buy 6 lakh worth of unit, let's make it 60 lakh. Damn. It requires such a huge amount to go up 0 point. Just $1 profit. That's all. No, no. You have to wait for long period of time. Very long. Baby Dogecoin. Nice. Zero point zero 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 zero. Venom, Baby One, 0.3, 0.17, 0.007, 0.007, 0.6, 0.003, 0.08, 0.01, 0.07, 0.9, Okay. Flamingo. Pancake bunny. There are so many coins which is below $0 where we can actually invest on money. LSD. Cinnamon. LSD. Okay. I hope you have understood how you can utilize ChatGPT as well for getting to know the use cases of those coins, what they are doing, are they good or not. Okay. Want to have a list of 5 coin to watch. Yes. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. These are the 5 DeFi coins which ChatGPT has given. GMX searching. Okay, cool. Other than this, I want to tell you one very specific thing that Zbit, the most easiest and simplest beginner friendly app, is giving you an opportunity for all those new users to earn up to $1,200 USD. Okay, this is not INR. This is not other stuff. This is USDT. We are talking about dollar. Dollar. Can you say dollar? Yeah. $1,200 up to that point you can earn from Cbit for all those new users, and you don't even have to do anything. You just have to keep following the mandatory steps, that is registration, KYC, and deposit into your capital account. And these three steps is gonna give you three different rewards. First reward is in front of you, which is the lucky spin. In that, everything is there. There are two stable coins, two altcoins, and four meme coins. Out of this eight, you might be receiving one. But if you want, I just want to tell you this: first is Bitcoin, second Ethereum, third, second XRP, third Ethereum. This mystery box is Solana. Okay, it's not mystery anymore, but this mystery box is Solana. Dogecoin, Pepe, Shiba Inu, and this mystery coin. Let the meme coin be mystery. Okay, so these are the eight coins which you will be getting out of those one coin in the first step itself. Now, everybody will be eyeing on Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and XRP. More than XRP, Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum. But there is a catch. If you want to increase your chance to have Bitcoin and Ethereum, because these two out of these eight, these two are those coins which is having the highest value. Bitcoin is the top of all time. In the whole cryptocurrency, Bitcoin is the top of all time. But if you want to earn that top of all coin, or the second, the number one coin and the number two coin, if you want to earn that thing, then you have to put and download from my link. I will submit my link in the comment section. Okay, I have shared you my link. That link will direct you to the that thing to the app. Okay, that link will direct you to the app itself. Once you tap on that link, it will take you to the Play Store. Once you go on the Play Store, you will download that app. If you download from my link, you will get a high chance of getting Bitcoin and Ethereum. High chance, because these two out of these eight, these two are those coin which is having the highest value. So if you want to have a coin which has a highest value, you should be aiming for my link, because without my link, you might not. High chances that you won't get it. High. With my link, high chances you will get it. So make sure that you are tapping on this link and downloading the app of a Zbit, because Zbit is offering you the free crypto asset by just doing three simple steps. What is the first step? Registration. Registration is not even a step. Okay, this is just country code, email address, and password you have to put. Invite code you have to give, and after this invite code, say invite code is not necessary. Before that it was necessary, but right now it is not necessary. Okay, invite code is right now is not necessary at all. So after that, you have to click on agree, sign up. That's all. The first step is completed. Registration has been done, your account has been open, but your account still needs few things. First, in the first step you completed, you will receive the free spin, and with that free spin you will receive the first ever crypto asset from Zbit platform. You can use it however you want to use it. You can trade with it, you can convert it, you can hold it for longer period of time. That is up to you. That is up to you what you want to do with it. Okay, next step comes KYC. You have to complete the KYC step. After completing the KYC, you will receive the second reward, which is making you a chance, giving, sorry, not making, giving you a chance to make whatever XYZ coin you earned in the first place, in the first reward, to make that coin double. That is a reward you will be receiving from Zbit. by doing the second step, that is KYC process. If you complete your KYC process, you will get a chance to make that quantity double. Two coins you can have, not one but two coins you can have. Okay, next, the third and the main step, because that is the one of the best reward you will be getting. It's better than making your quantity double. What is better than making your quantity double? You are getting an opportunity to have a surprise multiplier. Multiplication simple: 1 multiply by 2 2, 1 multiply by 5 5, 1 multiply by 10 10, 1 multiply by 100 100, 1 multiply by 50 50. Simple multiplication. Okay, now you get a chance to have a surprise multiplier from the range of how, from the range of 5 to 100. From the range of 5 to 100, you can multiply your xyz quantity. If you are getting a quantity of, let's say, 0.001, multiplied by 10, you will get a high value price. Obviously, from whatever quantity, you will be getting an extra profit. The same way I showed you that how you can make profit by just deducting 1 0, you can have a very good amount of profit. Okay, so with that one thing, you get a chance. The third step is to deposit money, that is either $10 or more than that. If you are depositing more than $10, more than $10, if you are depositing, then you get a chance to win the surprise multiplier. Not a chance, you will get the chance is, what kind of surprise multiplier you will be getting: 5x, 10x, 20x, 30x, 40x. What kind of surprise multiplier you will be getting, that is an option, that is a chance. Like, what kind of multiplier you will be getting? Are you going to get 10, 20, 30, 40? Because the more surprise multiplier you will be getting, that is, and 40, if you get 40 times, your quantity will be multiplied. 50 times your quantity will be getting multiplied. Higher quantity you will be receiving for higher profits. Okay, simple to understand. The third step, but you have to deposit $10 or more into your capital account for you to do trading, because trading obviously cannot happen for free of cost. You have to invest into your capital account, and that capital account will be used for you to take a trades. Okay, if you invest more than $10 in it, 10 or more than 10, then and only you will be receiving this. Then and only you will be having a chance to receive this third reward, which is surprise multiplier, which is the one of the best. You are getting a chance to multiply your quantity 50 to 100 times. Just imagine what kind of profit you might be getting with. You can just do this simple to simple. You can use chat gtp to use the most simple transaction. You can see the quantity from a this. Can you see the spin? From this spin, you can see the quantity 0.001, 0.11, 1000. So this quantity you can just multiply it by whatever. Just imagine that the common response comes from 10 to 30. Another little higher come from 30 to 50. Another little higher will come from 50 to 100. Okay, those will be the luckiest person who will be getting above 50. Luckiest person. And there are few luckiest person who has already got those things. Why you are waiting for it, I am not understanding. So please go tap on my link, download our app, and enjoy the free rewards from the zbit.com. Okay, and this is one of the best ever, simplest, beginner friendly apps which you can use for doing a trading. Okay, please go ahead, download those app, download that zbit app, enjoy your first ever crypto asset from zbit.com for free of cost, because we don't need money from you. We are here to provide to our customer, not to take anything from them. So please make sure that you are tapping on this link and getting those rewards. First, you will get the cryptocurrency. Second reward, you will get to chance to make it double. Third reward, you will get a chance to make it, not a chance, you will get it. Maybe the chances between 5x to 100x. What kind of x you will be getting, that you have to figure out by downloading our app and following these three steps: registration, KYC, and doing the first deposit into your this capital amount. And $10 is not a very big amount. Okay, $10 is just nothing other than 900 INR. That's it. 900 INR is not a very big amount to invest. Trust me. If you are getting a crypto asset then it is clearly nothing, because crypto asset right now point is the most valuable thing which whole world is craving to have. The $1 million dream is Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, not Bitcoin. Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. Okay, cool. So with that thing, I'm gonna take a 15-minute break. After a 15-minute break, I will come back and we'll discuss regarding what was there to discuss. Why? Why it is not happening? Great. Okay. Now it came. 15-minute break. I'm taking 15-minute break. I'll see you guys after 15 minutes. Till that time, and after coming back, we'll discuss our triple candlestick pattern. We will enhance our skill in technical analysis so that whenever an opportunity comes for buy, sell, we are knowing each and every point. Technical analysis gives you your entry points, gives you a little bit what can happen, not little bit, a lot what can happen, because this is the whole data. This graph is a whole data in front of us that we have to study, that we have to know, and it can be only known by technical analysis. So I will come back, we'll discuss our triple candlestick pattern. Till that point, I'm going to have a 15-minute break. Bye bye, people. Okay, done. So this is a bearish three line strike candle, which you are seeing on the screen. It is a part of a triple candlestick pattern, which we are right now studying regarding. This helps you in understanding a chart whenever you identify such structure, because market repeats itself a lot. There are so many repeated structure which has been seen in the market a lot. This structure can be a candlestick pattern, which we are discussing right, or it can be a chart pattern, which we have already discussed. But if you want me to discuss it again, I will do it. Okay, I am here for all of you people. If you are not understanding anything, if you are not able to have, if you have doubts, tell me again and again. I will repeat it again and again for all of you people, because my main goal is not to just give you a content. My main goal is to make yourself understand, so that you can use each and everything in your trading, so that you are able to understand something in very deep, and it won't leave your head. Whenever you see a chart, should be this a finger snap easy for all of you people to understand what is going on in the market. For that one very specific thing, you need to enhance your technical analysis skills. And this skill, this analysis is only and only possible by the structure of the market, which is very repetitive structure. A lot of time market repeats its structure, and we are learning regarding that one repetitive structure, which is called as three candlestick pattern. We are discussing regarding a specific one, bearish three line strike candle. Okay, got it. This will help you whenever you spot such candles in the market. It will help you to understand what is happening in the market and what kind of changes we can expect in a market. Every candlestick patterns, every chart pattern has their own momentum of starting and the ending. Same like candlestick patterns, it will start in one trend, it will end in another. There are exceptions as well, like continuous chart pattern, but that is a separate topic. We'll discuss it some other later time. But right now, all the candlestick patterns has a reversal movement. Reversal movement as in market starts with an uptrend or a downtrend, but it will end in opposite trend. If it starts in up, it will give a result of a down. If it starts in a down, it will give us a result in an up. That we have to understand what kind of changes will happen, and this candlestick pattern, chart pattern helps you to know even before the market is giving that result. Even before that, we can know what we can expect from the market. But obviously, we have to expect one change in the market, that market can make any time an uncertain movement, that we cannot never be sure of, that we have to keep in our head before entering and having a risk. Okay, sorted. Cool. Let's discuss our bearish three line strike. First, let me just in the side make tell you the type. This is, by the name itself you can guess it, that it is a bearish candle. That means what? That it is gonna have an uptrend, but it is gonna give us a downtrend. Reversal from uptrend to downtrend. So this is a it's a type. What type of candle it is? It is a bearish type candle. Very simple to understand. Now, slowly by slowly, we will understand the conditions as well. At what condition we see such candles, where and how do we have to identify it, and also what is the psychology behind it. because just identifying, just like by like, okay, this is the condition, this is the condition, this is the condition, it's not gonna it, you can notice it, but you need for a deeper understanding of a market, why market creates such structure. For that you need to understand the psychology of the investors at that moment, what is actually happening in this three candles which is changing a trend, what is happening, why a trend is changing from these three candles, actually four technically, but it is still under a triple candlestick pattern itself. So what is happening in this three candle, why it is called, why the trend is changed by just three candles, and every of those things will get into them. First, the first condition is that I, like I told you, it's a bearish candle. The result it wants to give is a bearish momentum, which is a downtrend. So for any candle to give us a downtrend, what do we require? An uptrend. Why? Because it's a reversal. It should have an uptrend first to give us a downtrend later. So first condition, that this bearish candlestick pattern will only and only will form in a uptrend. It should um, so our first condition says what? That it should form in uptrend. That means the formation will happen from here. Always formation happens from this point to this point. The candles previous is the formation point, and the candles afterwards is the result. Formation, result. So form in an uptrend, that means before this we had an uptrend like this. Now uptrend represents what? That the market price is growing. And when does a market price grows? When people are buying it. Demand is increasing, people are buying it. That is a point where the market value increases, right? Now, increase in a buying represents in active buyers, that there are not seller right now in the market, but active buyers are there in the market, which is trying to push the whole market up. Okay, which is representing in an uptrend value from low value price to high value price, we are going up. Okay, so we are having who over here? We are having active buyers trying to push the market up. Okay, after a market is having a buy value price, obviously, for a very obvious reasons, like I told you, change is a only constant thing. We cannot have an active buyers for a long period of time. We cannot have it. We will obviously for a one moment, like I told you, buyers are the only one who later on becomes a seller. It is not like this, like one day 50 people are saying that we are only going to do buying, and rest 50 people are saying that we are only going to do selling. They don't choose a team. It depends on their satisfaction level in the market. Like for example, the buyer over here entered at a very low price, market reached this value, high value. If this buyer is satisfied to earn profit, what is he gonna do? He's gonna sell it at that point. He will sell in this point. This buyer itself became who? Became a seller. Okay, so active buyers make an uptrend, but whenever a satisfied, like it depends on person to person. I'm not telling about every person, every people is gonna come here and do the selling. No, I'm not talking about that scenario. I am not talking about that scenario, that every people are selling at this point. Okay, there are people who will sell somewhere here, sell over here, sell over here. Majority means a lot number of traders are selling at this point. That there are lot of people are right now in a zone of fear that maybe we have made a market reach to a lot high value price from where a market may can fall down. This buyer active buyer itself will change their majority from buying to selling. That results in a three red candles, constant three, one after another. This is a condition over here that first, second condition, first, second, and third. All these three candle should be a red candle closing below each other. Means opened at one value, closed down, open at one value, closed below this, opened at one value, closed to previous of the candle. All people are closing one below each other, representing the price is now gradually falling down to falling down to falling down. Represent what? An active selling. An active selling is there right now. Okay, now after that, let me just type my condition. First, second, and third candles should be a red candle. This is a second condition. First, second, and third, three candles back to back. There should not be like one candle, then one green, then one candle, then no. Back to back. Constant one, two, three. All three candles should be a red color candle. Very, very necessary. After that, the fourth candle, now an active selling is just like active selling we saw that right now an active selling is going on because of the three candle, like constant up growth was there, then constant one, two, three, all constantly selling, triggering the fear. But the fourth candle is a green color candle and a very huge candle which is shadowing this, covering all the three candle inside this green candle. He's covering all the three green candle. Whatever value was dropped by this three candle, whatever value was dropped by this three candle, it's been covered by just one green candle. Just one green candle. Okay. Now, this green candle covering this green candle, one green huge candle covering all the three red. Possibility why this will be a very huge green candle, there are two possibilities, three actually, three possibilities. One, the market may try to grab a liquidity. Okay, like a constant selling has happened. So what will happen over here, most of the people who bought it from this place might have sold at this point. They did what? Short selling. Their stop loss, as it is the top point from where selling started. Some people stop loss might be here, might be here, might be here. Okay. Now, this big candle, one possibility that this big candle is because of a market. That a market is here to grab a liquidity. They see a when constant sell, they will push the market up, take all those stop losses, grab the liquidity, and from there a downfall, the original trend, because obviously uptrend represents what? The market is not in an average price. From there, after grabbing all these stop losses, liquidity from the people, now maybe the market will try to go down to its average price. Okay, this is one possibility. Another possibility, that a big player has entered in the market with his big investment. The big player has entered. Okay, Now a trick can happen. Whenever big player enters, market knows one thing, that he won't enter for one candle. There might be two to three candle following up by him, which will make the price go up. Okay, so what happens? A big player enters with a big investment, big candle is forming, that is tricking people, like big player has entered the market and now he's gonna do more investment, because obviously we have seen a big player always, whenever there is a big player's candle, there are two to three more candles comes. It's not just one big candle, it's always one big candle following by two to three candles upward movement. A lot of people went for buying situation. Okay, now they know this one scenario, that from the big players candle, this is the point where the lot of stop losses are hidden. Then the market will fall down for a downtrend to grab this liquidity from the people, grab the stop losses, because they tricked you already. That first they tricked you in what? Downtrend, active selling started to happen, but big player investment happened. This is the second scenario we are discussing. Big player investment happened. Now market knows after big player, a lot of retailers will enter in the market. A lot of retailers will enter in the market following the big player's footstep, which is like what generally we do. After that, market will give us a downtrend to grab all those stop losses from here. This is buy side stop loss. In first scenario, we saw sell side stop loss. Okay. First scenario was sell side stop loss by market liquidity. Second scenario is the buy side stop loss. Okay. Now last scenario, if there is no liquidity grab, if there is no big player entering in the market, then what is this last scenario where a market can give us a downtrend? Because according to our logic, what we need, what we see is a very big green candle representing buyers. Buyers has taken control over the market right now, because whatever the drop is, this drop of value from one price to this price, this whole price is taken care by just one single candle. By just one single candle, whatever the drop was given by the red, taken by the red candle, green candle. Now a lot of people will think in this way itself, like it should be an uptrend, because right now the strength of the green candle is this much, that it has taken the red candles all the value. Whatever value was dropped by the red candle completely is being covered by one candle representing buyers are still there. But in a third scenario, first scenario I explained you that a market went to grab your liquidity. Second scenario, big player entered and fooled you. Third scenario, it doesn't involve market, it doesn't involve the big player. Third scenario is for the retailers, like only retailers. This is not a big candle. What if these are a very small? Because I didn't say anything that it should look exactly like this. No, this can be small. Okay. Till now we discussed these three conditions. Four. It should be uptrend. Second, first, second, and third candle. First, second, and third candle should be red. Fourth, big green candle. This is a very big green candle. And third condition is actually big. Fourth, big green candle. Fourth condition, green candle covering all the red covering. Whatever value was dropped is being gained. Okay, this is simple green candle covering all red candle. That's all. So in the third scenario, Okay. Third scenario we discuss like downfall, the last strength of the buyers. Last strength of the buyers will be put at this candle. After this last strength, whatever has fallen, last strength will be given to the buyers. They will try to buy, 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 buy. After that, once this strength is gone, because already strength is losing, last try they gave, strength is gone. From there, seller will take over and they will do the downfall, because seller saw another movement. Again the market is coming back to the same again point. From there we can have a double triple profit. How to take a trade? Let's understand how to take a trade in three line straight candle. Very simple. Just take a trend line, put it on the L of that candle. If two scenarios, if a candle, this candle is very huge, very big, then you can put it in the 50%, half of that candle. Two scenario. Okay. If candle is not big, put it on the L. If a candle is big, put it on the 50%. Wait for the next candle. It will open at somewhere over here. Wait for the candle to cross over either this or cross over either this, depending on the size of the candle. Once the candle is crossover, that is exactly point we are entering for the sell side. Okay. Obviously stop loss will be the highest point from where the rejection has happened. And if again, if you are entering from this point, keep this as a stop loss. Don't have a very huge stop loss. This will be your H, will be a stop loss. You can have 1:2 reward ratio, 1:3, 1:4 common. If big player has entered, there is a lot good strength in the market, then 1:5, 1:6, 7, 8 you can imagine. Let me show you how you can spot the bearish three line strike candle. Okay. And before that, let me just show you in this bearish three line strike candlestick pattern. Bearish. See, this is bearish, falling down, falling down, falling down, and then huge green candle. This we discussed yesterday. Green candle going up and then sudden fall off the red in the market. Okay. See, that's how it might look in the market. Three lines, constant falling down, one red green candle covering everything, and from there we have having a downfall. Again, another same three lines, up, downtrend. Simple. Now that you have seen in the photo, let's go and check it out in our market. Conditions, it should be an uptrend. So always look in an uptrend. First, second, three candle red, fourth candle big green, and green candle should be covering all the red candles. These are the only conditions we need. See, uptrend, in an uptrend we saw our pattern. This is bearish T-line strike. Conditions will match. First condition, it should be an uptrend. It is in an uptrend. First, second, and three candles are red. Yes, it is a red. Fourth candle will be a big green candle which is covering everything. Can you see from this top to top, covering everything? Okay, now what we're gonna do is simple. We are gonna wait for the market to cross this point. Because it's a small candle, so that's why I'm not giving 50%. We'll wait for it to cross the lowest point of the fourth candle. How to take a trade? I'm touching you. Okay, this candle's lowest point will draw the trend line. We'll wait until the candle is crossing. This is the candle which gave us a crossover. Okay, what we're gonna do is crossover. Which entry? We are gonna do sell entry because it's a bearish candle. Crossover. We are going to do a crossover sell entry. After that, the market is dropping. What was the highest point the market dropped recently? This. Let's see projection, short position, and put it at the R point. And like I told you, the stop loss will be either the top point or whatever you want to keep. We'll keep the top point. Okay, top point from the rejection happening. From there we'll see this point. Easily 2.2 risk reward ratio was achieved. I told you common will be 1.2, 1:2, 1:3, 1:4. First go for 1:2. If you see there is no rejection at 1:2, then go for 1:3. Okay, depending on the strength. But a common one you can achieve is 1:2 risk reward ratio, very easy. This is how you can take a trade. Your stop loss is basically this. This is the point. This was your fourth candle, fourth green candle. That candle is your stop loss. Okay, entry, stop loss, target, everything. This is how you can take a trade in whenever you see bearish three line strike. What you have to notice, three candles, doesn't matter what their shape is. I never told you about anything that this is the shape it should have and blah and blah blah. It doesn't matter at all what is the shape of this three candle. If it's hammer, not hammer, spin top, doji, doesn't matter. It should have three constant this lines. And after, like, see, this was also a bearish three line strike, right? But if we see, did it give a crossover till now? No, no crossover. So this was not. Then again the next candle became 3. We pointed out this, and whenever always see the crossover. Until and unless we are not having that crossover, no point. Okay, so this is your bearish 3-line strike candle. I'm gonna find one more bearish 3-line strike. Okay, another 3-line bearish strike, downfall. Bearish 3-line strike, candle candle, only candle, candle. Conditions: uptrend, check. 3 candles is red, check. Fourth candle big green covering every red candle, check. Every condition check. How we are gonna take a trade? Very simple. This is a very big green candle, so like I told you, in a big candle we'll go for 50%. Okay, yeah, this will be your trend line which you will put for the crossover. After this candle give you crossover, that is a point. What you want to do? Enter. Crossover sell entry you will do at right there. Okay, your stop loss obviously the highest point of the candle. The fourth big green candle will be your stop loss. Okay, this is your what? This is your stop loss. Same for target, 1 is to 2, 1 is to 3. Short position from the point we are entering, put your stop loss at the red corner. From there you can drag it. Okay, the market came till here. How much you got? 2.9, almost 3% of ratio. Risk reward ratio is how much? 3%. 1 is to 3 you got over here. 1 is to 3. 1% was your risk, 3% was your profit. 3 times more profit you will be getting, and 1% you will be risking. Okay, for example, 10 rupee you invested, but your profit is 30 rupee from 10 into 3. 3 times more money you can earn with this bearish 3-line strike. Common, see, till now I haven't spot the 5 to 6 one, 1 is to 5 6 ratio. I'll try to find because strength is needed for that kind of strength. Let me see if I can find. Let me see. One. Okay. One with a huge heavy movement we saw. Okay. Finally, finally we saw. Let's mark it up. Bearish. Mm, These are bearish three line strike. Okay. Conditions. Higher high. Uptrend. In an uptrend, three candles. Red. One big candle. Green. Condition matched. Is green covering everything? Yes. All three are inside. Correct. Now, lower wick doesn't have any, like closing is in between every this green candle, that is fine. If closing is between, then that is fine. Okay. After that, what you gonna do is, as this is a little big candle, we are gonna do it the 50%. We will wait for the 50%. Okay. Now, not all the time second, first, or third candle will give you crossover. Sometime this happened. Then market went little up, and after that it gave us a crossover. So what is this point? This is the exact point we have to wait for the crossover. 50% of the, in here we'll enter for crossover sell entry. Crossover sell entry we did. Projection. Okay. Short projection. This is where we entered in the market. Till this point, did we enter? No. Our stop loss should be the H. Our stop loss should be this, the H of the fourth candle. But we can see recently the market went more above that. So we will keep as it our stop loss. Our stop loss is not hit till now. Why? Because we entered at after this. This happened before. After that we entered. So this is what we want to keep as stop loss. Now the market reached this was the actually the lowest point of the market, but we'll consider this. From then we'll just go drag. 1:5.4 risk reward ratio we achieved from bearish three line strike. Simple, very easy to understand. This was bearish three line which we discussed right now. I gave you three options: 1:2 ratio option, 1:3 ratio option, 1:5 ratio option. It's very easy to find, very easy to find. It's just half an hour left in the market. Shall I continue with the topic, or should I do the market analysis for all of you people? Hmm. Let's continue with the topic. One last candle. Candlestick pattern. We discuss this. Three inside up, three inside down. Bullish abandoned baby, bearish abandoned baby. Bullish and bearish are bullish abandoned baby and bearish abandoned baby are actually most used one, but we have no use over here. Why, I will tell you. Let's go to some stocks. I will explain you. In some stocks, you can find it out very easily. Bullish abandoned and bearish abandoned. Because they have this gap up openings, gap down openings, and everything. Okay, in this we can find out our bullish abandoned. Bullish abandoned, how it will look like, it's very basic. Like, this is a red candle, this is a green candle, and somewhere over for bullish, this is a doji over here, gap and gap. These two candle have a gap between the doji. This is a doji, or a spinning top small candle will form over here. This is called as bullish abandoned thing. I will show you over here. And bullish abandoned. See, this is how a bullish abandoned baby looks like. This, a gap, gap down, form here, gap up, and entry. Okay, you can see it in the stock market, not the London BTC Limited. This in stock market, somewhere you can find it. Let's challenge some other stocks. Let me see, not Bitcoin, no BTC, no. Tesla, Nvidia, Apple. Let's see in Apple if we can find it. Okay, we have to find out bullish abandon baby. It should look like this. This is also triple candlestick pattern. I'm not giving you that big explanation for this because less use in crypto investment, but heavy use in the stock market investment. So you can use it. It's part of technical analysis only, so it's not a big deal. Not a big deal. Bullish abandon baby. Red gap green. Red gap green. Red gap green. That's we have to. Red gap green. Red gap green. Red gap green. Red gap green. Very much. I'm lightning in a panda. Bullish abandoned baby. Bullish abandoned baby. There's so many gaps. But no bullish abandoned baby till now. Red green star. Red green bend. Red green bend. Red green. This is kind of a bullish abandoned baby. Red candle, a bit gap is there. Okay, close is at 227 227.70. Open of this candle is at 227.71. A little gap, little very less gap it is, and from there we had a uptrend like this. So kind of consider it. We'll come to our Bitcoin. Wow. I never saw such kind of gap in Bitcoin. It's a huge gap to have. Even here, see, there are gaps. Gaps. Why is there gaps? Close at 117812, open at 117742. Gap down opening and gap up opening we can see in OKYX. OKX. Let's try to find bullish abandoned baby zone, because there are so many gap up opening, gap, so many gaps, so many. It's not one two, it's like each and every candle is having some gap. This is having a gap, this is having a gap, then there is a gap over here, and there is a gap down opening over here. Wow, nice. Let's try to find bullish abandoned baby zone. Gap up opening, we are finding out this. Okay, I am not explaining it in a very huge. You can clearly see the, I'm wasting my time in drawing it. Like this is how it will look. Red candle, green candle, and the small candle maybe. This is bullish abandon maybe. Like this was someone and they dropped their kid somewhere, and then the kid grew and it went. It gave us an uptrend. That's the whole explanation for it. No other explanation. This is what it will look like. Bullish abandoned baby. That's all. That's all. This is how it will look like. So we are trying to find something like this. And we can see here there are so many gap down openings. This is gap down opening. Huge gap down. See, can you see over here? This candle closed at 117525. This candle opened at 117398. Huge difference of gap up, gap down opening. Okay, I think we'll find our bullish abandoned baby over here. Once I find that candle, I'll show you how to take a trade in it. Let me just find that candle first. It should have gap up open. It's gap up to gap up, not abandoned, kind of abandoned, but not actually abandoned. Gap up to gap up opening we saw over here. This is our bullish abandoned baby. Can you spot it? See, this is how a bullish abandoned baby looks like. A candle, first candle, red candle, same like this. First candle, red candle, This candle doesn't have any color. It can be red, it can be green, doesn't matter what color it is. Okay, doesn't matter what the color of the second candle is. This is a condition. It should form in a downtrend, obviously. Can you see a downtrend over here? This is a whole downtrend. Rather than drawing the drawing and then explaining you, it's better that I will explain you over here directly when I spotted this candle. Okay, I never knew that in OKX we can actually see the gaps, and we saw the gaps. Happy, kind of happy, yes. So for bullish abandoned baby, first let me just name it. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. This is which candle? It's our bullish abandoned. Okay. Then bullish abandoned baby candle. This is our bullish abandoned baby candle. Got it? Very easy, very simple. Bullish abandoned baby candle. Now, other thing, conditions to match. First ever condition. First condition. Text. This is type bullish, giving us a result of uptrend. Second, first candle red. Second condition, second candle gap down opening. Gap down opening should be of the second candle, and it either can be red or either it can be green. Doesn't matter what the color is. Okay. Third candle. Third condition. Third condition says the third candle will be a green color candle plus with a gap up opening. I didn't write candle. Third candle gap up, not down but gap up opening, and that it should be in a green color. Okay, can you see it? These are all the conditions of the bullish abandoned baby. First condition, first candle will be red candle. As we can see, this is our first candle. Second candle with a gap down opening. Can you see a gap between those? I will zoom for all of you. Yes, this is our bullish abandoned. I will leave. You can see this is the first candle, second candle, third candle. Oh, I can make that now. No, not this. I want to make up. Starts from here, here, here. Okay, so we are focusing on this three. 1, 2, 3. Simple. First candle red. First candle is a red color. Second candle gap down opening. Can you see there is a gap between those? This small gap. Can you see? If you cannot see, I'm pointing out my arrow over here. You can see open HL close. Focus on close. Close is how much? 107,754.6. Got it? Opening. Now, technically, the first candle's close should be the opening of the next candle, according to it. But can you see the opening? It's 107,697.3. Ended at 107,754. Opened at 107,693. Dropped down. Gap down opening it happened. Okay. Now, gap down opening can happen by XYZ reasons. It can have its own reasons as well. Like, for example, gap down opening can be because of any XYZ negative impact news. Supply is a lot there, demand is nowhere there. So, value dropped very fast. That is the reasons of gap down. Okay. Gap down, second candle gap down opening, red or green doesn't matter. Now, this color is no importance over here. No importance. It should be red, it can be green, whatever it wants to be. Third candle, third candle gap up opening. Can you see a gap over here? This is a close. Red candles close is here. This is a close of the red candle. Opens above, close below. From this close, can you see a huge gap in that candle? That gap is nothing other than our gap up opening. This candle closed at, okay, you can see it over here. Can you see my mouse? Yeah, this is the close. See, close. I point out that candle closes at 107,590.7. I put it in the next candle. It opened at 107,796. Closed at 590. Opened at 796. Huge difference. This is a gap up opening. All three conditions are matching. Now what we're going to do is the most simplest step. We are going to put a trend line on the edge of the green candle and we wait for a crossover. Even this candle has a gap. If they are having more gaps, it gives us more confirmation that a value is increasing very suddenly. Demand is increasing, supply is not that much there. That's why value is increasing, and increasing. Okay. So this is our crossover entry. But which entry? Buy entry. Why buy entry? Because this is a bullish type candle, which you can see over here. Bullish type. That's why crossover. Buy entry. Simple. Crossover buy entry. Got it? Cool. Stop loss, the abandoned babies. That abandoned baby is L. If the lower wick is too big for all of you, then you can go for the close. Okay. Either the lowest point or the close. If, for example, the lower wick is something like this candle, then you can go for the close of that red candle. Okay. But here the lower wick is in the normal size. So I am putting in the lowest point. This is my stop loss. Entry, stop loss, projection, you can easily get 1:2, but if the strength is good, you can get more than that till where the market reached. Okay, market reached a lot. This was an all-time high created by the market. This is the huge point where the market reached. What is it? 1:7 ratio. It is going more above. I can calculate it more. So this is the power of bullish abandoned baby. Whenever there is a gap down and gap up opening, we can see such kind of stuff. Simple to understand, very easy to understand. This is bullish abandoned baby for all of you people. How you can take a trade, what you need to verify. These are the conditions. Psychology, I didn't explain the psychology because it's pretty simple because of the gap down and gap up opening. Gap down opening happens with a negative sentiments, which makes the seller think that gap down opening happened because there is value is crashing right now. Value will go more down because of there is no demand in the market, right? But sudden after that, if gap down opening comes and we still are not having like a gap down, after a gap down opening, if we still are not having a downfall, that means the resistance is there a lot in the buyers, that they don't want the market to go down. From there, gap up opening happened. The third candle opened with gap opening, which nullifies the first gap down opening, representing that sudden demand has increased in the market. Now, sudden demand may can increase by 4 to 5 situations. Very extreme good news or big player entering in the market, liquidity, blah 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 kind of scenarios. Mostly gap down and gap up opening happens because of big player, because they buy it at a very huge point which increases the demand very suddenly, and they sell it at a very sudden point which loses the demand very suddenly. Got it? It's that simple. Okay, so this was an explanation of triple candlestick pattern in which we discuss the bullish abandon baby. Now you can spot such kind of, whenever you see such kind of candles, you can spot it very easily. I want to save this chart, bro, because this is not having real time market open and blah. This is also real time market, but I like add 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 Bitcoin to my watch list. Watch list. I want to remove this. I want to add this because it is showing me gap up and gap down opening, which is a very good scenario for me. Every people should be having an visual of gap up and gap down opening so that they can make use of it. Okay. So such kind of more patterns are there, which I will explain you little by little every day. And with this, your technical analysis skills will be enhanced, which will help you to analyze and read the charts very easily. What it means to have such kind of patterns, because this kind of pattern repeats itself a lot, so that we can take advantage of it. Very easy, very easy advantage. Okay, so that's at my time. I'm leaving. Um, I know that I'm leaving 10 to 10 minutes earlier, but not feeling good. Okay, so for those reasons, I'm leaving soon. Thank you so much for joining this live stream. Thank you so much for being a part of this live stream. I just want to tell you this one thing. Do not forget to tap on my link and enter download RZB tab, so that you can take advantage of taking profits from it. And also we are offering to all of our new users, we are offering them the first thing, like the crypto asset, first ever crypto asset straight into your wallet. If you follow 3 steps: register, KYC, deposit your, that's all you have to do. Deposit amount is not for the crypto asset, but it is actually for that thing, which is your capital account from which you will start doing trading. You can come on this live stream every day, learn regarding how to do the crypto trading. I will teach you how you can read the chart very easily, very accurately, finding the best quality entries. And after everything, like after me teaching, after me done with all the knowledge providing to you, we'll start our live trading as well. Okay, so for that, but I need people for that. Obviously I need a constant people in my chat, that they are constantly there with me, constantly being here, so that they are asking me anything or I am providing them such the kind of stuffs. Okay, so for that I need people constantly on my chat. So try to be as much constant as you can in the chat. Okay, till that point, I'll see you tomorrow, guys. We'll learn more regarding crypto market today, tomorrow. And you don't have to forget regarding one thing, that this live stream is about everything. Okay. If you have any doubt, anything, ask me. I'll help you with this. Till that point, bye bye, all of you people. Thank you so much.